What is going on, guys? Today's a very special day. First things first, I want to just thank everybody who watched the last video of me introducing the Lexus. As you can see right there. A lot of my videos don't get a lot of views, so it was kind of nice seeing, actually, a few hundred views on something that I just kind of threw together quick. Seems like a good amount of you guys are interested in the build and just kind of like a video series on whatever I end up doing to this car. So a couple weeks ago, I picked up some new wheels. Let me show you guys the wheels. I am absolutely speechless, man. So these are the new wheels for the boat. These are SSR Vienna Courage wheels. So long story short, I bought them up in upstate New York. It was about an 8-9 hour round trip. Got a great deal for them. And just picked these up from the guy who mounted them up for me. As you guys can see, these things are fucking fat. Look at that. So anyways, the specs on these are kind of skewed. So I bought them with being told they are 19 by 11 plus 12 all around. That's not true. They're actually 13 wide. And the offset, I honestly didn't check the offset, but I think the offset is correct. So these are going to be kind of a pain in the ass to mount in the front. We are going to get it done, and worst comes to worst, I will just have to relip or rebarrel two of them. It does suck, but hey, we're going to find out one way or another. So these are just some cheapo tires I picked up off of Amazon. I think it was like $400 for the set. You cannot go wrong. I'm going to be burning through tires, guys, so $400 for a set of 19s in this size, that's unheard of. I don't even honestly know the brand of them, but they're like Otanis. I don't know. Anyways, cannot beat that. So basically what I'm gonna be working on today is just kind of roughly mounting these wheels. I actually do have a few things I need to do to the car. As you can see, it is on jack stands. The turbo downpipe is out. And let me get to that when I pop the hood. So to try and keep the talking to a minimum, turns out that the turbo, I believe, is bad. Not necessarily bad, but the seals, I believe, were actually smoked in the center housing. So the other day, I took off the intake and there was oil sitting in the compressor housing. Took off the charge pipe, the cold side pipe, oil in the intercooler piping. So that's a telltale sign that oil is getting past the seals and it's going both ways. So it's basically eating itself. So got that shipped out to Boost Lab. They're not slacking, but they don't have as many guys as they used to because of the whole COVID thing. So it's kind of taking a while. Another reason why I haven't posted is because I've been waiting for parts. Some parts are showing up, others aren't. I'm gonna have to get extended wheel studs for these, which are on order, and it's been about 5 days now and I still don't have them. I have more slip-on spacers. Funny thing is I went ahead and tried modding these calipers to fit 5mm slip-on spacers, as you can see right there. And I'm an asshole and I grinded too far. So this caliper is smoked. I got a brand new caliper right there in that box. It was like $100. Can't go wrong. They're like LS400 calipers. So yeah, without further ado, without fucking talking you guys' ear off, let's fit some wheels, man. So to start off, I am going to max out the camber on these adjustable control arms. As you guys can see, ball joint has 6 Allen headed bolts. So what I'm going to do is basically loosen those up and push the knuckle all the way in as far as it can go, just because I think that's the only way I can really try and get those huge fucking wheels under these fenders. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that quick and we'll be right back. I don't even know what to say. That is a 10mm spacer. Obviously my lugs are literally way too small, but this is just a little test fit. And this is camber absolutely maxed out. And guys, I don't know about you, but that looks pretty fucking mint. I am so happy right now. Oh, lordy lord. Look at that. Let's see if it spins. That's the... No rub right there. Keep in mind, I'm definitely going to raise the car up a little bit because, of course, the car is kind of, you know, not sitting at its max height or its lowest height. I'm definitely going to have to come in here, do a little chop. Everything up there is kind of chopped to the max. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to chop all that stuff off, you know, real nice. Not a big deal. This is insane. I also did put on the new caliper just because the old caliper was just constantly leaking and I didn't want it leaking on the new barrel. So yeah, that's insane. So I do have 7mm spacers on order. So as you can see, it gets real close right there. But these calipers are so thick that you can actually grind this little ridge right here down till it's flat. And then after that, I believe a 7mm spacer would work. And that would give me just a little bit more clearance. So I'm going to set you guys up and see if I get any rubbage when I'm turning. All right, so we'll just start turning the wheel. Okay, first problem. We are hitting I believe that's the fender. Yeah. She's not rolling that way. All right. Let's see if we can get it going the other way. Oh. Okay. Ooh, we are touching hard. What do we got going on? Oh, yeah. No bueno. I am just kind of blown away. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely fucking bananas. So the rear, I ended up raising the rear just a little bit to try and get in and out of the shop better. But as you can see, it looks pretty good. Of course, the car is jacked up, so it's gonna have a little bit of a sag. But as it comes down, you know, it might be right about here. I do have 5mm spacers, and I might even go ahead and throw those on. Yeah, this is crazy. We have clearance right there. You guys can see, I can stick my fingers in there. Clearance all the way around, plenty of clearance up front. So I call the back a success. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the other side back wheel on, and then we're gonna continue with the front. All right, guys, so a little bit of cutting, a little bit of hammering. We have got the wheel to turn all the way to lock. That way, big moment. Obviously the car is still in the air, but yeah, I'm gonna have to hammer that some more up there. And possibly raise the car just a little bit more. But anyways, that's pretty crazy. Look at that. I don't want the wheel to fall off, but that's fucking awesome. All right, as you can see, still hits. I believe with the 7mm spacer, it should clear. But the next problem we run into is right here. It's kind of looking like it's either I'm gonna have to change tire size or do a lot of cutting that I don't really want to do. Obviously, I don't want to spend another $300 in tires, but it may result in that. As you can see, when I turn the wheel, it's pretty much already almost touching. turn the wheel a little bit more, and it's touching the freaking skirt, and where the skirt meets the fender right in here. So obviously with it sagged down on the jack stands, you know, the wheel might be a little bit higher, so therefore it might not hit in that exact spot. But I'm almost positive it's definitely gonna hit. So like I said, it's either I get like a 30 sidewall and then go from there, or I try and somehow pop out this fender, kind of like people doing like Evos and stuff like that on Miatas. If I could perhaps pop it out, I'm gonna have to cut the skirt on this side right down here, but if I can pop out the fender enough where it kind of just barely slides through, then I think that could definitely be a solution to my clearance issues. But I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, guys. It's like 8 o'clock. Very happy with how the rear looks. The front, like I said, that little corner right there is kind of a pain in the ass, but we're gonna get it. No big deal. If I gotta spend some more money on tires, so be it. I definitely want to get these wheels on here. This thing is looking VIP as fuck. So we're gonna get it done. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So I did this side without the camera rolling. Figured, you know, it's the same thing. So made a lot of room over here in the front of the tub. Cut out some of this side skirt fender area, but as you can see, it's just not gonna happen. So plan of attack for now is to get some smaller tires for the front. So these are 275 40s. I'm gonna try and find some 265 30s. It's definitely gonna be a bit more stretch and sketchiness, but it's what I gotta do to fit these big ass wheels. So I think that's gonna do this video, guys. So definitely give it a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Just look at this. Just look at that. I haven't seen another GS300 with 13 wides and 19s, so this thing's definitely gonna be pretty badass. So stay tuned for the next one.